Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? My name is Noah Howell, and welcome to the Pro South pre-show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic night of action well ahead for you guys. I will go ahead and break the exclusive details. Kicking off tonight, we are going to have two Pro South debuts here tonight. Ariel Dominguez versus Cody Knight, two bright young talents here in the Southeast who are looking to make an impact here at Pro South. Looking forward to that one. Now, 2 weeks ago, Rush Freeman shocked the world when he defeated James Hardy to become the YouTube champion. Tonight, Rush Freeman will defend the YouTube title for the very first time as he will take on a man who has impressed here at Pro South in recent weeks and picked up a very, very decisive win against Roma Miller, and that man is Brother Azriel. Tonight, also, we will have the contract signing for in 2 weeks at Power to the People. The Pro South Championship will be on the line between Tyler Colprett and Ace Haven. And not only will the contract be signed tonight, but we will also announce the 3 referees that you, the people, can vote on for Power for the People. Also, 2 men looking to pick up an impressive win here tonight, and that men are Victor Cortez and Shane Mako. Those 2 men looking to square off tonight. Mako coming so close last week to becoming the number 1 contender, but coming up just short. And Victor Cortez, a man who has opened up a lot of eyes in all of his time here at Pro South. We also have got Will Caution, a man who opened a lot of eyes in the All-Out division last week, going against your 2021 Gold Rush winner, the Tragic Prince, Mr. Cameron Keast. And then the Pro South Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the Attempted Murder, Alistair and Dorian Crow, will be taking on Jay Too Strong, Proc, the Croc Johnson, Southern Strong Style for the Pro South Tag Team Championships in what Tyler Colprett has labeled the Attempted Murder's last chance. What exactly he means by that, we're not quite sure, ladies and gentlemen, but we do know that that match is going to create a lot of fireworks. Now, last week we at Pro South announced a new members exclusive. Starting for as low as $2.99, you can get exclusive content here at Pro South Wrestling. Now, let me iterate, ladies and gentlemen, we will never, ever paywall our shows. Our shows week in and week out are free to watch for your enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen. However, if you were to join our members exclusive, we will get a lot of exclusive content, exclusive interviews, and a lot of Pro South retro stuff. Tune in, ladies and gentlemen. In just a few minutes, we are going to go live. We will see you very shortly.
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I'm surprised James showed up this week, but I'm glad you showed up, Noah Howell, alongside me, Shane Knowles. We are ready for some live ProSouth action.
And ladies and gentlemen, like I alluded to in our pre-show, we are kicking off with 2 debutees here tonight.
Fresh blood in the house.
Making his ProSouth debut, he is 1 in a trillion, Ariel Dominguez!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, do not let the height of Ariel Dominguez fool you. This man is quite the accomplished amateur wrestler. He is a state champion wrestler out of the state of Florida. So while a lot of people may outsize him, they do not want to go to the ground with this man.
Sounds like a very good amateur background, Noah. They don't get hand out championships at the amateur level to just anyone.
And introducing his opponent. Also making his ProSouth debut, he is the Alaskan Freak, Cody Knight.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be sort of a David versus Goliath matchup as Cody Knight stands at 6 feet 7 inches tall.
He's a very big boy, Noah. Very impressive in stature. Hope these men rising stars on the independent scene in the Southeast.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
That size discrepancy stands out, Noah, here at the ongoing bell, but as you alluded to, he's crafty. Got a good amateur background. I'm sure he's not going to try to go toe-to-toe, is he?
I don't think it's wise for him to want to test his strength with Cody Knight because I don't even think Ariel Dominguez can jump up and lock hands with Cody Knight. Beautiful job there. Interesting take on the side headlock.
Nothing doing. Weird flex, but okay.
Oh, headlock takeover, though. Well done by Dominguez. Beautiful head scissors counter there from Cody Knight. Beautiful job, though, by Dominguez to kip up out of it.
Cat-like reflexes.
Ooh. Ooh, Shane, I felt that one up here in the booth. What a clothesline from Cody Knight.
Definitely resonated. For you longtime listeners, that was a lariat that mattered.
Oh. Cody Knight got a hold of Dominguez, just going to pull him up by his ear like he's a kid in trouble. Oh. Dominguez just pulling that arm over the ropes. Those cables just doing all kinds of damage to the muscles in those arms. But Dominguez getting caught with a sidewalk slam from Cody Knight. And Dominguez making like Napoleon and Russian and going on a retreat.
Waterloo. Of course, we just saw Ariel on AEW taking on Marco Stunt. You and I were talking about that before we went live here this evening. And want to make mention, speaking of AEW, the Gothic Gangster, Trevor Aon, congrats, sir, being on AEW Elevation. Big things for the Bat, hopefully in pro wrestling.
Oh, Dominguez cutting off Cody Knight at the pass, waiting for Knight to get in the ring and just cutting him off and just putting all that kick right onto the arm. Nice Fujiwara armbar there from Ariel Dominguez.
And that's where Ariel wants to keep this match, Noah. He doesn't want to get to a vertical base and trade power, giving up a lot in stature, but man, you can see here early that amateur background.
Unfortunately, though, what comes into play here that, yes, while Ariel Dominguez may be one heck of an amateur wrestler, there is that distinct weight advantage with Cody Knight, and Cody was just able to use that weight advantage to pull himself to get to the bottom rope to garner that rope break, but not able to take advantage of the referee's rope break as Dominguez is just staying on top of the action, doing damage to that other arm. beautiful elbow drop there onto the arm. Another version of an armbar there from Dominguez. Cody Knight, though, is using that weight advantage, able to shove Dominguez off, but Dominguez. Ooh, 2 lefts and a right, and Cody Knight is down.
Yikes.
And cross arm breaker now. Cody Knight once again trying to use that weight advantage here. He's up on his feet. Oh, with one arm powering Dominguez up, but Dominguez is able to land on his feet. Once again, just driving that hand into the canvas. Now Ariel using the ropes to his advantage, just wrapping that arm around the ropes. Breaking before the referee reaches his 5 count. Nice overhand chop there from Dominguez, and now Dominguez walking the ropes. Oh!
Okay. Look at
Bringing
that.
both knees down onto that arm. Although, do you think it's wise on the part of Dominguez to be showboating here when he should be staying on Cody Knight?
No, there's nothing wrong with letting your ring work speak for itself. Get a little flashy, get a little cocky. Thought he came up short by design.
Oh! What a slap from Cody Knight. Oh, and an overhand chop. Charging in. Oh.
Not a lot of showboating right now by Mr. Ariel.
God, just picking him up and just slamming him down with such force. Cover. Just a 2.
Ragdolled him on that body slam.
Pulling Dominguez back to his feet. Here we go, off the ropes. Ooh, went for a big boot. Oh,
look out, ref.
Colliding with the official. Wait, Dominguez going in the corner. Dominguez just grabbed his state championship ring. He's got that ring around the fit. Oh! Hitting him south of the border with that state championship ring.
That'll drive you nuts.
Oh, and then just an arm breaker. Cover. You don't have to like the tactics, but Ariel Dominguez picking up a win in his debut.
Ariel Dominguez.
Good opening contest, Noah. You just hate to see it marred by a state championship ring here.
Especially hitting Cody Knight south of the Alaskan border.
Noah and I have the pleasure of calling the action here every Friday at ProSouth. I want to give a shout out to our cameraman, Mitch, doing a great job providing us all the angles and close-ups, the opportunity for this action. You know what? I'm going to say something about Kyle, too. Look at security in there working those ropes, keeping them sanitized, because James Hardy's coming.
You say his name and he appears.
It's like Candyman.
Except people want to see the Candyman.
Just as frightening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Oh, things are about to pick up, ladies and gentlemen.
As the strains of Jim Henson fill the arena with Rubber Ducky, we know what that means.
Rap for the ugly ducklings, outcast freaks and they come from nothings. Voice of the unheard, the underdogs, start running because we got it for y'all. We here.
Here he comes, the one, the only, Rob Killjoy.
And an unknown number of Rubber Duckies. He is representing the ugly ducklings, Rob Killjoy.
Twisted like a bottle cap while we flying through the air. You still lying on your back. This for every time you ever said I couldn't do
And introducing his opponent.
Quickly became a fan favorite here was Rob Killjoy. How could you not like this guy? I don't like him if you're in the ring with him.
Whoa! But ladies and gentlemen, here comes a man who is going to be quite the challenge for Rob Killjoy tonight. A man that I don't even know has a proper mental capacity.
Now, Tyler Culprit is wired differently.
Shane, I wasn't talking about Culprit, unfortunately. I was talking about our all-out champion, Reynolds.
The music
Being
surprise.
accompanied by the tragic Prince, Cameron Keese.
But Reynolds, the
We
man.
talk about another guy who's
The
wired
attempted
differently.
murder, Alistair and Dorian Crow. And the ProSouth champion, Tyler Culprit. He is the ProSouth All-Out Champion, Reynolds. Together, they are the League of Terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, Killjoy asking for the microphone. Might want to sanitize that thing first.
Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Testing.
sir.
Sibilance. 1, 2, testing. Hi, guys. I said hello. So rude, so rude. Now, I don't know if you guys remember who I am, so I need to introduce myself. I'm Rob Killjoy. And as I heard, you're Reynolds, right? But I also heard that you're the all-out champion. So Reynolds plastic wrap, I'm just saying.
I like this guy.
I know this is a non-title match because I understand the caliber of competition you're in the ring with. So if you don't want to put that title on the line, I totally get it. I understand. Okay, no, this is just an exhibition match. But when I beat you, if that doesn't make me champion, what does it make me? So I mean, I understand if you're afraid to lose the title, you don't want to put it on the line. I get it. Ooh. I totally understand. You got the tattoos, your pecs are good, they're swollen. See, that's good trick, good trick. I mean, we're obviously both body guys. But I'm just saying, you know, I've almost won gold here before. And I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I mean, you're looking like you're wanting to put the title on the line. I mean, he looks like he wants to put the title on the line, right? I mean, hey, if you're scared, you can just say it. If you're scared of ducks, that's fine. If you're scared of ducks, there's a word for that. I can't remember it.
Killjoy talked to some guys who were no strangers to foul play.
So, okay, so non-title, I guess, since he's scared, he doesn't want to. So I guess the title's not on the line because he's afraid of ducks.
Oh, whoa-oh. I think Reynolds has had enough.
You know what? I was just good.
Okay, people, that's a duck in the ring, not a chicken.
You know I was just going to whoop your ass for no reason. But since you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. We're going to put the title on the line. You have a reason to just stay gone this time.
I'm glad you came to your senses. You want to put the title on the line, but I understand you've got what were their names? The League of Charitables, the League of Shareables. Well, I'm just saying, like, don't you think? I mean, if it's going to be that easy to beat me, don't you think you could do it alone without?
One would think.
By your side out here. I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, past history would show that it hasn't been the case.
I mean, he could. I mean, if you're so confident, I'm just saying he should think that he can beat me fairly. He doesn't need these guys out here. Wouldn't you say so? That's making your job harder. I'm just saying. So I mean, they could You can always just send them to the back, face me one-on-one, quack, quack, quack. Saying.
Reynolds just mouthed the words, "I've got this."
Okay, long con.
Colbrett doesn't fully agree, but Reynolds is backing him down, saying, "Hey, I've got this. I want to do this alone." But will the League of Terribles listen? Will they acquiesce? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the All-Out Championship is on the line. So, for our first-time viewers, let me fill you
Ladies
in.
and gentlemen, this is now for the All-Out Championship.
That was very rude of you to interrupt me, Mr. Hardy. As I was saying, in an All-Out Championship match, our rules are a little bit different. There is a 20 count on the outside of the ring instead of 10. The championship can change hands on a count-out or disqualification, and there is only one rope break per competitor per match. And here we go. Rob Killjoy quacked his way into an All-Out Championship match. Collar and elbow tie-up. Ooh. Quick schoolboy from Killjoy. No, just a one, though.
Well, it wasn't advertised as an all-out championship match on the bill, but Killjoy got that changed.
Mr. Punisher himself, Shane Knowles, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Killjoy with a beautiful toss wrist lock on Reynolds. So, Shane, when you go to goad somebody into putting a championship on the line when it's originally a non-title match, is this more of wanting to get a title shot, or is this just trying to get into their head rent-free? Like, what's the thinking?
Mind games are definitely being played, and it's a big part of pro wrestling. And we still don't know a lot about Reynolds as far as his mental makeup. We know he's an impressive physical specimen, but his time with the League of Terribles, you know, oh, that was nice. I'm not sure if he, surely he had to know a competitor the stature of Rob Killjoy wouldn't be satisfied with just a non-title match this evening. And I think you and I both want it. The fans want it. We want to see that all-out championship defended like Brandon Watley would have done.
Well, knows I can agree 110%. I did want to see Rob Killjoy get another shot at a championship here in Pro South after his last championship ventures came up just short, but we're not going to go into that because James, anyway. Both men just circling each other here in the early going. It looks like Killjoy has the early advantage on Reynolds, but Reynolds is a man who's impervious to pain as he has shown over a number of months.
You brought up James Hardy. Oh. Nice.
Oh, what a moonsault there from Killjoy. Off the ropes. Oh, I don't even know what to call that.
James Hardy's so stupid he sleeps with a pillow under his gun. Cat and mouse game going on here between Reynolds and Rob Killjoy.
Reynolds showing a look of frustration after being just outsmarted by Killjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, not too often this gets said, but Rob Killjoy is living in Reynolds' head rent-free right now. Up and up. Nope. Here we go. Up and over. Incoming. ProSouth audience firmly behind Killjoy. Double foot stomp springing in. Oh, and just a basement drop kick right into the ribs. Quick cover. Can we see a new all-out champion? No, just a 2. Now, having been a referee for a couple of Rob Killjoy matches, I can say I have been up close to these chops from Rob Killjoy. While I haven't personally taken one, I can tell you they can't feel good whatsoever. Woo! Ow. That's all I can say. Watching Rob Killjoy throw knife-edge chops is just ow. Reynolds off the ropes. Pounce! Pounce! Sending Killjoy all the way out and to the floor.
A one-way ticket out of the squared circle.
And now Reynolds. Oh, no. No, not on the floor. Snap suplex onto the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a very thin padding on the floor. Underneath that padding is solid concrete.
It's thinner than the carpet in James Hardy's bungalow.
Let's just pray it doesn't match the drapes. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
His is more of the shag variety.
Just a 2 count. Ladies and gentlemen, Reynolds back in firm control of this matchup. Another snap suplex, quick cover to retain. No, just the 2. Just driving his knee into the back of the neck. Ooh. Reynolds needs to be careful here not to get himself disqualified, because if he were to be disqualified in this matchup, Rob Killjoy would be the new all-out champion. Ooh, an alley-oop bomb. Very interesting there on the part of Reynolds. No, just a 2 count, though. Killjoy trying to fight back, but Reynolds doing an immediate job, hooking a front face lock. Oh, no, exploder. Beautiful exploder suplex on the part of Reynolds, rolling him into the cover, hooking both legs. Just a 2, though. No, what has to be going through your mind if you're in there with a competitor like Reynolds, a man who is pretty much impervious to pain?
Yeah, you know, the old adage, the more you beat on him, the more he likes it. I think that applies to Reynolds. We've seen him have moments where he's smiling, maybe even cackling. Looks like he enjoys the – I'm not going to say he enjoys the pain, but I'm not going to say he hates it.
Reynolds just did the, oh, hey, look over there, trick to the referee, and the referee fell for it so he could choke Killjoy with the wrist tape.
Anybody ever get you with that prank, Noah?
I mean, there was that one time in Appleton, but anyway.
Appleton. Let me Google that. 1 tea or 2?
1.
Speaking of tea, where's my soda?
We got you a Diet Mountain Dew right in front of you, Mr. Knowles.
Oh, thank you. I'd hate to make any accusations. Hints, allegations, and things left unsaid. Not just a Collective Soul album. Now, Noah, I know Reynolds likes to taunt. He likes to have a little fun with his prey, so to speak. But he's barking up the wrong tree right now with Rob Killjoy.
He's quacking up the wrong pond with Killjoy. Killjoy trying to fight back. Counter to the Irish whip. Oh, what a running forearm from Killjoy. Killjoy Trying to make a comeback here in this matchup. Ooh, Reynolds getting the boot up. Swing and a miss goes Killjoy. Oh, and just a vicious pack elbow from Reynolds. Oh, Killjoy says, hit me with your best shot. Exploder from Killjoy. And the chants of quack, 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 filling the ProSouth Arena. But all the damage that Killjoy has taken in this matchup, he's struggling to get back to his feet. He's needing the ropes for help.
And these fans have really come out of their shell and have taken to Rob Killjoy.
Just another vicious knife edge chop. Charging in. Oh! What a high knee in the corner. That'll break a nose. Oh, Reynolds sending him off the ropes. Sunset flip. Reynolds springing up, rolling him to his feet. Missing Killjoy. Killjoy got him in the fireman's carry. What a Death Valley driver. That could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 count. No! 2 9/10.
We were this close to having a new all-out champion.
What's that got to do for the psyche? You come into a night not looking to defend your championship. You're goaded into it, and then you lose it. What does that do to a man's psyche?
And it changes your mindset throughout the match. You know, you're driving here to the arena, you're prepared to not defend that title, and now it may be taken away from you.
Reynolds springing over, rolling through. Oh, Samoan drop from Reynolds, beautifully executed. Oh, he's wasting no time.
Yeah,
he's going to the high Rick district. It could be Froggy time. No. Just a 2. Just a 2. That was that close, ladies and gentlemen. I was prepared to ring the bell. Reynolds could be having thoughts of self-doubt here, thinking, what do I have to do to put away Rob Killjoy?
It's going to take more than your average match, Reynolds. Rob Killjoy is no easy win.
Well, this could be how he does it. He is measuring Killjoy for that spear that's put many a men away. Killjoy, I wouldn't turn around. I wouldn't like the view. Oh, Killjoy leaping up and over. Discus elbow from Killjoy.
Reynolds was still standing.
Sit out power bomb. Ooh, that close, ladies and gentlemen.
Gosh.
Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the 2021 Gold Rush winner, Cameron Keast.
Now the person in charge of ProSouth social media was getting ready to update the champion's roll call. It was that close.
Oh, wait a minute. Reynolds backdropping Killjoy up and over. Killjoy with a kick to the back of the head. Oh, super kick to Keast.
And one for good measure.
Killjoy springing in. Oh, Reynolds rolling through and a miss. And there's the spear.
Ah.
Your winner of the match.
Do I even have to say it, Shane?
All-out champion, representing the League of Terribles, one half of the Mad City Psychopaths, Reynolds.
And he speared him so hard, feathers went flying.
Congratulations on your win, Reynolds, but I think it's time you meet the potential challengers for your championship at Power to the People. Trey Shaw, Brandon Watley, and Will Caution. The choice is up to the fans.
Oh, my.
Power to the People just 2 weeks away, Noah. The fans will choose the opponent for Reynolds to defend that all-out championship. I'd like to see any of those 3 competitors get a shot.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for details. Soon we will release details on how you can vote on those options for Power to the People. And I'll just run it back. In 2 weeks' time at Power to the People,
Friday, June 25th. Yep.
Reynolds will defend against one of those 3 men. Will Caution, Brandon Watley, or Trey Shaw.
I don't see you. Oh, there you are. 2 heads are better than 1. Unless it's James.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
James Hardy's more disappointing than a spilled snow cone.
James Hardy went to enter an ugly contest, and they just handed him first prize.
Well, look, James is the only guy I know that walked into a haunted house and came out with a paycheck.
And ladies and gentlemen, here comes a man who, after an impressive victory last week, has garnered such a huge opportunity this week. Brother Azriel is about to challenge Rush Freeman for the YouTube Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes a man who 2 weeks ago garnered a lot of love from the crowd here at ProSouth and my broadcast partner Shane Knowles when he ended the 174-day reign of James Hardy.
Look how good that YouTube title looks around his waist.
Ooh, Freeman not even hesitating to get right in the face of Brother Azriel.
Rush Freeman's been in the gym, man. He knows what it takes to get here, and he knows what it's going to take to stay here.
And look at that scowl on James Hardy's face, having to look at Rush Freeman hold what was his for such a long time.
It's like our faces when we look at James.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the YouTube Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Hardy.
Not only did you kill the crowd, you killed the mic, James.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Now, Shane, there's an old saying when it comes to pro wrestling. It's one thing to become champion, it's another thing to defend it.
That bullseye on your back, everybody's gunning for you. And this is Rush Freeman's first defense of the YouTube title. And I'm sorry, I've got a vested interest in this. I've tag teamed with this guy. We've stayed in constant communication. I hope it's the first of many title defenses for Rush Freeman.
Now, while Rush Freeman may have a height advantage on Brother Azriel, Azriel actually does have the weight advantage here.
No kidding.
Stalemate on the collar and elbow tie-up. Ooh, backing him into the corner. Official asking for a clean break. Wait a minute. Hardy on the apron. Hardy on the apron.
No.
He just cracked Freeman in the back of the head with that YouTube championship. No. You've got to be kidding me. No.
You knew he wasn't going to stay impartial.
Not this way. Come on.
Garbage. Absolute garbage.
Your winner of the match and new YouTube champion, the Prophet Brother Azriel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no words. Thanks to James Hardy, Brother Azriel is the new YouTube champion.
Hey, Brother Azriel, congratulations on becoming the... congratulations on becoming the new...
I can't stand this.
And neither can the microphone.
No. Did he just pull out his phone?
He just told Azriel he has an offer he can't refuse.
What, an offer from the Oddfather?
He just... Knowles, did you hear that?
James Hardy.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, James Hardy just tried to offer 1,000 Dogecoin for Brother Azriel to hand over the YouTube title, but looks like Amy overheard.
Our commissioner's got some good sense.
Mr. Hardy, you cannot buy the YouTube championship.
Yeah, this ain't Facebook Marketplace. This ain't Mountaintop Flea Market. We don't wheel and deal with titles here.
You cannot bribe or buy my belts, period. But if you are so keen on getting rid of that title, then you could go ahead and defend it right now against
Whoa!
Victor Cortez.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Cortez was supposed to have a scheduled match with Shane Mako tonight, but looks like Victor Cortez is getting his shot at the YouTube title.
The plot thickens. Boy, James Hardy's best laid plans were just thwarted. Thank God.
James Hardy throwing a fit in the ring. He's going to be madder than a hunchback trying to win a limbo contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, as per Commissioner Amy Haven, throwing her weight around again,
You want to talk
this
about weight,
match is for the YouTube Championship. And introducing the challenger, the wild card, Victor Cortez.
How much Dogecoin has James Hardy even got anyway?
I don't even know what Dogecoin is.
It's like the iCloud. Unknown storage.
Collar elbow tie from Cortez and Azriel.
Well, to set the stage for you folks, this is Brother Azrael, the new YouTube champion, defending against Victor Cortez, who was supposed to wrestle Shane Mako. Rush Freeman, his reign lasting less than 2 weeks. My goodness, how the tide turns here at ProSouth, Noah.
You never know what you're going to see when you tune into a ProSouth Wrestling broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee this wasn't what Azrael was thinking of doing coming into tonight. He wins the YouTube championship. James Hardy tries to bribe him for it. And in return, Azrael has to immediately defend it against Victor Cortez. Cortez asking for a test of strength. I don't see what Azrael will be hesitating for. He does have a way. Ooh! Very smart strategy there on the part of Cortez. You got a guy with such a weight advantage, you chop down the legs. Try to chop down those tree trunk-like limbs. Just a kick right to the ribs.
Well, to think Rush Freeman, YouTube champion less than 2 weeks, Brother Azrael, possibility of being YouTube champion less than 24 hours. If Victor Cortez is able to get it done.
Ooh, just a sickening clubbing blow right to the back.
Concessions are available here live at ProSouth, 627 Southern Avenue, Piedmont, Alabama. Stop by and see Melissa.
These men just brawling on the outside. You know, Shane, you mentioned concessions. That might be where the mystery of the missing sodas come from.
I don't know. I think you know somebody who knows somebody.
I know a guy.
You know a guy? That's why you're Noah?
Ooh, Cortez just sent face first off the apron. Azrael turning around to talk trash. Cortez just waiting on him to get in the ring. Ooh, pump kick right to the chest.
Got him right in the middle.
Going for a hip toss. No go. Oh, ow. Just an overhand chop right to the chest. And now just choking Cortez on the ropes. Just a shot right to the ribs from Azrael. These hammer-like fists can break a rib in a heartbeat. Just an elbow right to the back of the head. And once again, Azrael bending the rules as he chokes Cortez on the ropes, off the ropes.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, and just kicking him right in the spine. Once again, going after that rib cage of Victor Cortez. Shane, how difficult is it when your ribs are in so much pain? It's got to be so difficult just to even get a breath out.
Absolutely, Noah. And we talked about mental psyche. Your ribs, all the air around your ribs, around your lungs, that affects everything. Because, you know, as they taught us in Karate Kid 3, if a man can't breathe, he can't fight. That's the Quicksilver method.
Azrael measuring up Cortez. Charging in. Oh, what a corner clothesline, bringing all that weight once again into the rib cage. This ProSouth crowd firmly getting behind Victor Cortez, wanting him to get back into this matchup. Oops, swinging a miss on the clothesline. Cortez off the ropes. Oh, big man goes down. Cortez got enough of that clothesline to knock down Brother Azriel, but Cortez is down himself. Brother Azriel is already back to his feet. And wasting no time, going right back on the Cortez with another clubbing blow right to the back once again, targeting that injured rib cage. Clubbing forearms right there from Azriel, snapmaring him down.
I like what I've seen from Azriel. I mean, the interference, if you will, from James Hardy aside, picked up a win over Roma Miller. Now the YouTube champion. This match has went far longer than I thought, Noah. Victor Cortez, a young prodigy, young star here at ProSouth. This match is a little bit longer than I thought right now. And that has to favor him for conditioning the longer this goes.
Right now, the power of Azriel has been the prime advantage here. Anytime Cortez looks to get back into this matchup, Azriel with just a clubbing blow right to the chest or the spine that will. Oh, crossbody! Crossbody!
He got him! He got him!
No way!
Your winner of the match and new YouTube champion, the wild card, Victor Cortez!
Ladies and gentlemen, as they say, lightning can strike quick. And just like that, Victor Cortez is the new YouTube champion.
And just like that, Brother Azriel was a YouTube champion for all of about 15 minutes. Shortest reigning YouTube history. A little bit of hot potato tonight on that YouTube championship.
And this crowd is loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Cortez, who was scheduled to face Shane Mako, gets a sudden opportunity at the YouTube Championship and capitalizes. He picked up the win. Victor Cortez is the brand new YouTube champion, ladies and gentlemen. What a moment we have witnessed here tonight.
And look at Brother Azriel. He looked like a kid that had his toy taken on Christmas morning. I know the feeling thanks to you and my soft drink. You were thirsty, you could have just told me.
No, I got a drink of my own. Why would I steal yours?
Now you took somebody else's for this nice on-camera view here. But you know what? I have business to attend to, sir. Don't drink my drink. I'll be right back. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? What a moment we have just witnessed. Victor Cortez is the brand new YouTube champion. I cannot iterate that enough. Man was supposed to face the pickup artist, Shane Mako. Amy Haven stops James Hardy from doing something that would have been entirely illegal, trying to use Dogecoin, whatever that may be, to bribe Brother Azriel into handing over the YouTube championship. Amy Haven puts a stop to it, gives Victor Cortez the opportunity of a lifetime, and Cortez capitalized, and now he is the new YouTube champion. Like, I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen, and that is something very difficult on me. I am at a loss of words. But ladies and gentlemen, we are getting the ring set up for what is going to be a very intense contract signing and referee selection. Let's kick it to Mr. Shane Knowles in the ring.
All right, ladies and
And the man who will face him in 2 weeks at Power to the People, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Ace Haven!
There is, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender for the ProSouth Championship.
In 2 weeks once we make the contract signing official for Friday, June 25th.
All right, gentlemen, it's time to select your options for referees.
Who do I want as the special guest referee? Actually, it's pretty simple. It's someone who has already been the special guest referee in one of my matches. Someone that I can trust to call it right down the middle and make sure that the right man wins. My selection is none other than the 2021 Gold Rush winner, Cameron Keys.
What a shocker that is.
Color me shocked.
Chance of Ace ringing out through the ProSouth Arena.
I don't know if you noticed this, but this building's full of people who don't like you.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately for you, this building's full of people who like me.
You can count me in both those categories, Noah.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy.
Ooh.
You want to know who my selection for the referee will be for Power to the People? Someone who knows you very well. My selection is going to be Shane Knowles.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
All right, guys, you both got your selections. It's my turn.
I know who I'd vote for.
The person that I choose has also had experience as a referee here at ProSouth. The person I choose is our blood. The person I choose is our daughter, Harley Haven.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, that is true. 6 months ago, Harley Haven was a special guest referee at our anniversary show for the All Out Championship. So she does have experience as a special guest referee, and What a curveball out of left field from our commissioner, Amy Haven, on that one.
Very tough choice here. Cameron Keys, some guy named Shane Knowles, and Harley Haven. Whew. Powers to you, the people. Get those votes in.
And Commissioner Amy Haven has signed the contract, making all three of those options official.
You know what? Before we sign this ace, what is it with you people and chickens?
A lot of farmland out here, Cole Pratt.
Before we sign this, I would like to go through our history together, Ace. Why don't we? Our first meeting, Southern Honor Wrestling, your winner, Tyler Cole Pratt. And then there was ProSouth Wrestling presents Black Friday. Who won that one, Ace? Tyler Cole Pratt. Wrestling United, you were there for that one. Who won?
We did. You won.
Tyler Cole Pratt. And then there was ProSouth versus the League. Tyler Cole Pratt versus Ace Haven, your winner, Tyler Cole Pratt. Anarchy Wrestling, Hardcore Hell 23, your winner, Tyler Cole Pratt. Peach State Wrestling, your winner, Tyler Cole Pratt. Are you noticing a trend here? If you're keeping count, I have defeated you 6 separate times, Ace. Power to the people. It doesn't matter who the hell the referee is. Because it's going to end the same way that it always does. And that's with me defeating Ace Haven.
He's got a point. History is on his side. But records, just like plates, are made to be broken.
I need you to get out of the ring.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, do as your husband says. Shoot.
All right, first things first. I want to tell you something. This microphone is not Cameron Keith's butt. You don't have to bury your face into it. Secondly, I know this is a trap. There's 5 of you, and there's only one Ace Haven. That's fine. I like my odds here. Now, you wanted to talk a lot about records, right? About wins and losses, about matchups, about places that aren't here, about places that don't have this, right? I don't care about anywhere else but right here. And I don't do this for my own glory. I do this because I don't like the way you treat the people in my kingdom. There's not a person in this building that believes that I'm not Mr. ProSouth. There's not a person in this building that believes that I'm not the king of the South. Look at me. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, Tyler. It matters how you get back up. I don't have to beat you 6 times to destroy your spirit. You will have to beat me every single day of your life to even attempt to crush my spirit. But all it takes, look at me, boy, I'm talking to you. All it will take is for me to beat you once, and you won't have the balls to show your face around here anymore.
He's getting a bit heated here, Noah.
I am Ace Haven. I am the king of the South. And let me tell you something. I bleed blue.
Oh, Haven with a slap to Cole Pratt.
You won't interrupt me. Now I'm going to sign this contract. And if you have any kind of shred of testicular fortitude, you'll do the same.
Strong words from the #1 contender, and Haven has signed the contract. All that's left is for Cole Pratt is to sign it. And this match will be official.
I got you, Tyler. It's spelled T-Y-L-E-R.
You know what, Ace? This is my favorite jacket. So it's a real shame I'm going to have to get your blood on it.
Hey! Whoa!
Oh!
Haven flipping the table on the League of Tables, and Haven's got the umbrella. He's got an equalizer.
Swing away.
Oh, Keast with the Gold Rush briefcase off the head of Haven. And now that pack of dogs-like mentality from the League of Terribles. Ace Haven is outnumbered 5-1. Oh. And Cole Pratt just cracking Haven in the side of the head with the umbrella.
We're going to need to get someone out here to get Ace Haven out of the squared circle, or it's going to turn out real ugly in a hurry.
Oh, no. He's got that pin. He's got that pin. And he's stabbing Ace Haven with it. Oh, my God. Cole Pratt is just repeatedly stabbing Haven with that pin.
Goodness, you got to worry about damage. We'll have to see. And that's no pun on this one, folks.
Ace Haven is busted wide open. No surprise there. And
his vision may be impaired. I hope not. But
Cole Pratt just signed the contract using Ace Haven's blood. What a sickening act.
Merchandise. Last call. Last call. Duck call. Quack.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at ProSouth Wrestling. What an insane night of action it has been thus far. Ladies and gentlemen, before we went into intermission, we signed the contracts for the ProSouth Championship match for Ace Haven and Tyler Colprett. And things got ugly in a hurry. When Colprett dove over the table and attacked Ace Haven, left him a bloody mess, and then proceeded to sign the contract in Ace Haven's blood. What a sickening act on the part of Tyler Colprett.
Yeah, Ace Haven never really put pen to paper, but there were other avenues, other measures to take.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, introducing first.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes,
representing the League of Terribles, he is the 2021 Gold Rush winner and one part of the Trinity Challenge Cup winners. He is the Tragic Prince, Cameron Keys.
Shane Knowles, I just got a good look at Cameron Keys. He has still got the blood of Ace Haven on his hands going into this matchup.
It will be on his hands what Ace Haven may potentially do to Tyler Colprett when they meet one-on-one for the ProSouth Championship in 2 weeks at Power to the People. James Hardy. You know James Hardy's so dumb he once tried to slam a revolving door.
And introducing his opponent.
I mean, I'm not saying James Hardy is an unintelligent man, but when the weatherman said it'd be chilly outside, he ran out there with a bowl and a spoon. And now here comes an individual
making
who
his
has
way to the
impressed
ring.
so
He
many
is
men
the
and
exceptional
women in the ProSouth audience.
Caution.
He made his debut as a part of Team Anarchy in the Trinity Challenge Cup, and so many people were blown away by his performances over those 2 nights. He was asked to come back here to ProSouth Wrestling, and he has impressed so many people in singles competition and tag competition, and looks to pick a big win here against the Gold Rush winner, Cameron Keast. Now, Keast, last week in our ProSouth Plus interviews, is a man who proclaimed that he can do anything he wants, whenever he wants, and he showcased it last week when he beat Victor Cortez by, after hitting the Bloody Tears, put his feet on the bottom ropes in a very unnecessary fashion. Now, with a man like Will Caution, I don't think that's something Keast will be able to get away with.
No, Will Caution improving each and every week here at ProSouth, and the fans have noticed his efforts.
Both men just circling each other here.
Don't forget, still to come, we are going to hear from Joe Black live. And the Tag Team Championships will be defended as Southern Strong Style puts the ProSouth Tag Team titles on the line against Attempted Murder.
Ooh, Shane, so I have got a breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. After our show goes off the air tonight, stay tuned. Me and Mr. Shane Knowles will be doing an exclusive post-show where we will have an exclusive announcement regarding the voting for the All Out Championship.
Oh, votes are already being cast, or?
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have
Who
to stay
knows?
tuned to find out what that news is. But, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, you don't want to miss it. Tune in after we go off the air. Caution, what a clothesline on Keast. And another. Ooh, what a shot.
These will be some polls that are very important. It's your right to vote. Folks, this is your chance to essentially play matchmaker.
Oh, what a flatliner there from Caution. Cover.
You want to see it? Make your voice heard.
Now, Knowles, let's go ahead and recap that. We have 2 fan votings right now that will be open and an announced date, we have got for the Pro-South Championship your chance to vote for the special guest referee. Your choices are the tragic Prince Cameron Keast, who's currently in the ring having an advantage over Will Caution. The next choice is my commentary partner himself, Mr. Shane Knowles.
I'm not going to try to sway you on where to vote. But.
And then finally, Pro-South Commissioner Amy Haven throwing a curveball out of left field, selecting Harley Haven to be the third choice as special guest referee.
I'm not saying I should win, but, folks, let's make sure Cameron Keast finishes third on that list.
And then our other one, the All-Out Championship will be on the line, but Reynolds has no idea who his opponent is going to be, and he will have no idea until it is time to defend that championship. And one of the three men that are in that voting is the man you are seeing in the ring with Cameron Keast right now, Will Caution. Your other two participants are the former All-Out champion, the Serpent Assassin Brandon Watley, and the Ripper Trace Shaw. Three excellent competitors for a chance to go after the All-Out Championship at Power to the People.
Yeah, absolutely, and any of those make a compelling case to get a shot at Reynolds for that All-Out Championship. So, folks, we're going to leave it in your hands.
Back to the action here. Keast charging in. What a corner clothesline.
Man, there's just a different vibe in the arena tonight, Noah.
Oh, what a butterfly suplex on the part of Keast.
Joe Black returning to Pro-South. You just feel a little bit different, a little different aura in the atmosphere this evening, and I can't wait.
You have to wonder what Joe Black has to say. It has been 6 months since we have seen the killer weight here at Pro-South.
Joe Black recovering from a devastating injury to that ankle. Many thought we'd never see him at Pro-South again.
Well, Shane, you got to think a torn Achilles tendon is so difficult to bounce back from, but Joe Black is no ordinary man.
No.
Charging in his caution. Ooh.
Joe Black is a pro wrestler's pro wrestler.
Ooh, Keith just charging in with just one vicious right hook across the jaw of Caution. Charging in with a forearm shot now and another. Coming in again. Caution, this time ready for it. Oh, what a bell clap from Keith. This is vintage Keith here. Sliding German suplex. Beautifully executed.
Nobody does it better.
And now Keith back up into the ring. Oh, just a running, sliding drop kick right to the back of the head. Cover, hook in the leg. There's a two. No.
Now, if you didn't like the referee's count, Cameron, it's not going to feel as good, perhaps, and Noah knows this as well. When you don the stripes, it's not so easy, my friend.
Just a right hook from Keith across the jaw of Caution. Officials not seeing that Keith does have a handful of Caution's hair there. Ooh, Caution, countering with a jawbreaker. Oh, quick arm drag from Caution. And another. Oop. Oh, sickening backbreaker. And a sit-out Uranagi from Caution. Cover, hook in the leg. No, just a two. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, that was close. Caution almost picking up another impressive victory. This time it would have been over the Gold Rush winner. Oh, what a face breaker there from Keast. Back elbow from Keast. Inverted sling blade coming. Got it. Keast usually follows this up with the running knee that he refers to as dramatic iron knee, ladies and gentlemen. Cover, hooks the leg. No, Caution out at two.
Hear the chants. Let's go, Will. The Pro-South faithful, as I mentioned, have really taken to Will Caution here in the last few weeks.
Keith just daring Caution to get back to his feet, charging in. Got caught. Oh, another Uranagi from Caution, just turning Keith inside outwards. Caution, though, all the damage that he's taken in this matchup is having a hard time taking advantage. Shane. All-Out champion Reynolds has made his way to ringside, and Oh, no. Reynolds is in the ring, and he's measuring Caution. Caution moving out of the way. Reynolds just hit his own man. Reynolds just speared Keys. There's the Caution collision on Reynolds.
Yeah, baby.
The plan of the League of Terribles has backfired, and Caution's going up. Keith has not moved since being speared by Reynolds. Caution looking to throw some. Caution in the win.
Airborne.
Cover, you can take the L out of Lover because this one is over.
Your winner of the match, the exceptional Will Caution.
Caution, with some help from the All-Out Champion, inadvertently picking up a win over Cameron Keast. The plan of the League of Terribles horribly backfiring here tonight.
Much to the delight of the ProSouth crowd. Will Caution picking up a victory, and that could be a little foreshadowing, maybe, if he were to get a shot
against It's up to the people,
Reynolds.
but Knowles, it's hard to argue after a win like that. The people may see that Caution deserves a shot at the All-Out Championship.
Stock is rising.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me welcoming back, making his ProSouth return, Joe Black!
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
That's first thing tonight I've liked that James Hardy has said. Many thought you wouldn't see it, folks. The Killerweight, Joe Black, live here at ProSouth, Friday, June 11th. I can't wait.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. So many people are wondering what Joe Black has to say.
Shut up, James.
Oh, wait a minute. Joe not even getting a word in, and that is the music.
You got to be ballsy to interrupt Joe Black.
But this is no ordinary man, Shay Knowles. This is arguably the greatest performer in the history of ProSouth Wrestling. This is the champion of champions. Now, those who caught ProSouth Plus last week, Damian Seratone did say that if Joe Black was going to show up, he would be one of the first people to address it, and he wasted no time getting out here.
Good on his promise.
Now, let's recap, ladies and gentlemen. The last time these two men were in the ring, it was at ProSouth Anniversary Show back in December. It was the Glass Ceiling versus Black Lariats Matter for the ProSouth Tag Team Championships. And Damian Seratone attacked that injured Achilles of Joe Black with a steel chair.
Joe Black's got a long memory.
No, we're not talking about Ace. See, I came in here tonight and I looked at the card. That is you. And that's why I'm here. You should be paying attention to me right now. Yeah, I realized for the first time in a long time I wasn't on the card tonight. So I took a little drive and I told them, I said, you call me when Joe Black gets in the ring. Because I heard your promo last week, Joe. I heard you come on here and you say you had problems with ProSouth management. Is that what it is? Okay. Let me tell you your problems with ProSouth management. Your problems with ProSouth management is that every time you step in this ring, you aren't treated like Joe Black, the headliner. You aren't treated like the best Joe Black that ever stepped in here. You had to work your way up from here. You had to start at the bottom and work your way up. And then when you come back, you want some glory. You want everybody to throw streamers. You want everybody to celebrate the return of Joe Black. But Joe, not even Huck cares you're here. See, here's the thing. You thought you was going to run right back into that tag team title shot. You thought you were going to run back through and run all over ProSouth. You thought you and Huck were going to do it. But then Huck started getting cheered. He started having Hanson. He started having these people get behind him. And guess what? He forgot about Joe. But here's the thing. I know deep down inside, I know you're great. Everybody here knows that you're great. No one here truly can forget about Joe Black at all. You know why? Because you made an impact when you were here last time. And that's the truth. But the impact stopped with me, and that's why I'm here.
How did my impact stop with you? Hold on. Let me guess. Because you took a metal chair to my injured leg. So in your approximation, you stopped my run. Let me correct you. I stopped my run because I came here and did business correctly, and Huck defended those tag titles even though I could barely walk up 3 steps to get down to the ring. So if you really think you and a metal chair on the floor impeded any progress, you're more delusional than I took you for, Damien. But you know what? Let me do you this solid. I understand why you and Ace has called yourself the glass ceiling for so long. It's because when you look up, you can see all of this potential, but you know you're never good enough, strong enough, or brave enough to break through that glass ceiling. So now here you are, interrupting my moment to try to get yourself, a booking? Because you said it yourself. You wasn't booked on this show. I'm getting paid to come out here with a live boomstick and air my grievances, and here you are. So are you using my moment for a booking? Are you doing this to appease Ace? Are you trying to convince these people that Damien Serotonin is great? Are you... The sad thing about this, Bub, is they know you're great, but you don't. You don't believe in yourself. Let me tell you something. You aren't worthy, because I know what this is all about. This is Wrestling 101. You're not worthy of a match with me. I don't give a damn about William Huckabee. He could come out here and dance his merry little jigs to whatever popular pop song that was hot in the 80s or 90s, so all these idiots will sing along with him so he can get over. I love Huck like a brother, I really do, but I've never needed him. He'll tell you he needed me. I opened the door for Huck. I'm gonna open the door for you. I'm gonna open the door a creek, and I want you to take the first step through those ropes and walk your candy ass back down those steps. Go back upstairs and hug your girl and tell her the run is done. Because even on one leg, it took you swinging a metal chair just to put me down. And the last time I checked, you didn't pin me. You didn't beat me. Obviously, this person's an idiot, because if this person actually was paying for the ticket, she would have realized that Huck got stomped to death by Ace Haven, and the ref stopped the match. And that same girl, your girl, was so concerned after I got whacked in the leg by the chair that she said someone should help me out. Your girl said that. She didn't agree with what you did. You're better than that, Damien.
So you want me to leave?
Yeah, I think you should leave.
You think I should walk through those ropes and just give you your moment? Here's the thing. You said before you got here that night, I saw it, I read it all over your Twitter, win or lose tonight, I'm done. But you weren't screaming those same words when I did hit you with that chair. You looked at me in my eyes and you said, you ended my career. You ended my career. That's what you said. So all of the 500 fans you talk about wrestling in front of, all of the millionaires you talk about wrestling, all of the things you think that you've done, all of the things that amounted to Joe Black meant nothing at that point. So that's why you're back here. You're back here to wait on me to turn my back so you can come in and make your impact again. Because no matter what you said to these people tonight, they want to see Joe Black make that impact. They want to see Joe Black do something that is worth Joe Black repertoire. They want Joe Black. They want the Joe Black. And the thing is all you're sitting here doing is making excuses on why you don't want to get in the ring with me, because you know just because I didn't beat you that night don't mean I can't beat your ass any night.
This is as vocal as you people can get, because you're not this vocal at your non-existent jobs. You're not this vocal when your badass kids aren't listening to you or probably flunking out of school. So by all means, chant it up. This is the most power any of you will ever have. Buy a $10 ticket and say whatever you want, because in the real world, people like you don't exist. You're ants, and I'm swinging a sledgehammer. So go ahead. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. Now back to you. You said that you can beat my ass again, but you couldn't beat my ass when I was standing on one leg, swinging a chair? You didn't beat me then? So what makes you think now that I'm good and I'm actually able to walk around upright and get up and down stairs and no problem? What makes you think you can beat me now? You mentioned Huck, I put his fat ass through a windshield. You mentioned all the millionaires that I wrestled. You mentioned all of that. That's cool. I run a successful business. I don't need wrestling. The only reason I'm back here and I'm running this victory lap is because my girl is entertained by seeing her man get in the ring and beat the hell out of people. And I am a good man, and I want to make sure she is thoroughly entertained. Now, I will be honest. You did end my career. You ended Joe Black's career. It's not Joe Black looking you in the face right now. It's Alan looking you in the face right now. And man to man, if you want to play with your children the same way, if I were you, I'd leave wrestling behind. Forget wrestling. These people don't care, because when you're crippled, they'll find somebody else to cheer for. They'll cheer for Will Caution, or they'll cheer for Ace Haven. They'll forget all about you. They don't care. All you are to them, all you are, is kindling to a flame called entertainment. You can give your life to these people and they'll forget you the next year. They'll forget you the next month. They don't care. So don't come out here and stand on ceremony and think that you're going to say something to entertain these people and, brother, we're going to book this match, because these people will get you killed right here in this ring. Don't listen to that. They're setting you up for failure. Hopefully they can throw the dirt on your casket too and help your girl pay for the funeral expenses. Maybe start a GoFundMe, because you're going to need it. So if I were you, I'd walk myself back out the same way I came in and allow me to do the segment that Ace booked me for and it paid me for. And I'm pretty sure I'm making more money tonight just talking than you've made in your entire run here. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Nobody was talking about ProSouth this much until last year when I got in here with Austin Towers. Then people started caring. Then all the people that these people in the back wrestle for, like Larry Goodman or Stephen Platinum, now they're paying attention. And that started with Joe Black. So tell me, Damien, what would it benefit me to wrestle you? Because I know what you'll get out of it. You'll get clout. You'll get that rub. Maybe you're working at Southern Honor in front of 500 people if you beat Joe Black. Maybe you can get booked outside of Alabama for once if you beat Joe Black. I know what it does for Ace and Amy. They already told me. You know what Ace told me in his pitch to get me here? I moved the needle for Pro South. I get them views. I get them interest. This house here, they're here because of me. They're here because of that graphic. So I make money for the Havens. But what does it benefit me to wrestle you? What do I get if I beat you? Exactly. Not a damn thing. All I get is a headache, and I get a long drive home through the dusty roads of Alabama, and I got to disinfect myself as soon as I walk through my house, being around all these people and breathing this air. The only thing I get from beating you is just another payday. Nothing. So if you can tell me, shut the hell up. If you can tell me what it profits me to wrestle you, I will be here whenever you want me to, and I will dust you the same way I did all those millionaires, the same way I did Huck, the same way I did you with one leg. So tell me, you got some Doge invested somewhere? You got some stock? You gonna give me some of that if I beat you, some Bitcoin? You gonna pay me personally from your Cash App if I beat you? Do I get a title shot if I beat you?
You know what? You just said it. You said you came here to let your girl see you beat people. But the only thing that you got in this ring for tonight is to beat your gums. Because you're not here to wrestle. You're not here to take on the best. And when it comes to Pro South, I am one, if not the best. And I built this house. This house you say you brought notoriety to, I built this house. See, that's the thing. What you're afraid of somebody who is, as you think, a nobody like me beating someone as good as you because you know damn well I can do it. So when it comes down to it, Joe, we can sit here and talk all we want to. Or, you know what? You want to talk about the people so much. How about we give power to the people? How about you ask all of these people here tonight if they want to see Joe Black, a healthy Joe Black. Maybe if they want to see Allen, because I don't hide behind a name. You're staring here at Damien no matter who you talk to. I want to see if they want to see Allen step in the ring with Damian Seratone, with Damian Freeman. I want to see if they want to see you step in the ring with me. And then your notoriety here at Pro South, your stock can shoot through the roof. You can go anywhere you want to here. You can be the headliner. You can do anything. But you're going nowhere because I will keep stepping in front of you. I'll keep stepping in front of you until you do what you say you can do, and that is beat my ass. So ask them, do they want to see Joe Black and Damian Seratone? Ask them. Then I'm going to lay it on the line for you, Joe. June 25th, we give power back to the people. We let them choose. These people, the people that you say you bring to the stream, that watch you because you're here. We give power to those people on June 25th. Me and you, one-on-one. In that match, you say you could just breeze by. Or, Joe, how about we just do it right now?
Oh, yes.
Pick your mic back up. What? Rice and beans and beef and pork, and why are we chanting food right now? If I was a chicken, I don't think I'd be here in the ring with him right now, standing this close to him. Now, I'll play devil's advocate. Well, let's do some wrestling one-on-one stuff. Do you people, and I use that term very loosely, want to see me wrestle Damian Seratone? I am a man of the people, and I will give these people what they want, Damian. So June 25th, power to the people. It'll be Damian Serotonin against somebody else because the only thing I got booked for was to talk. You get a match. You haven't earned it. So my answer to you, Damian, is no. And if these people want to chant that I'm scared, even though we're standing face to face right now, that's fine. Because unlike you, I can drown out their voices and I can carry on with my... Realize that at the end of the day, if I die in this ring, these jackasses go on and they work their jobs at Walmart and they make minimum wage and they don't care. So if you want to give them your life for entertainment, you go right on ahead. No.
No. He walked his ass out. He walked out. He walked out that curtain. You don't play his music when he walks out. If he can't stand in here, he don't get to walk out to his music. You play my music.
Shane Knowles, I have no words.
Well, the Rolling Stones sang it. You can't always get what you want. Damian Serotonin wants a match with Joe Black, and according to Joe Black, he's not going to get it, at least for the foreseeable future, because Joe Black sees no benefit in stepping in the ring with Damian Serotonin. Not saying I agree with him, but that is his mindset. Press the on button, James. That one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening. The following contest is for the Pro-South Tag Team Championships. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the ProSouth Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, to my left, representing the League of Terribles, they are the Attempted Murder, Alistair and Dorian Crow. And introducing to my right, they are your current reigning and defending ProSouth Tag Team Champions, the team of Brock the Croc Johnston and Jay Too Strong, better known as Southern Strong Style. Your official for this contest, referee Luis Santiago.
And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The ProSouth Tag Team Championships are on the line. Southern Strong Style on month 2 of their reign as ProSouth Tag Team Champions. The Attempted Murder looking to hold the Tag Team Championships for the first time in almost a year.
And Tyler Colbrett has not been very, how should I say, approving of Attempted Murder in recent weeks. But this is a chance to get back in the good graces, the leader of the League of Terribles, if Attempted Murder is able to dethrone Southern Strong Style and take those Tag Team Championships once again.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Proc demanding the bell be rung with all 4 men in the ring. And here we go. Alistair Crow just throwing some strikes at Proc, but the big man's barely wobbled in one strike. The Crow is down to a knee.
Note to self, 1 strike from Proc worth 3 from Alistair at the beginning here.
Oh, Dorian with a drop kick to Proc, and down goes the Croc. Ooh.
Now that's a way for Alistair to even the odds.
And he's got that knee bar in. All that pressure from a knee bar will tear all those muscles right off the knee. Dorian ascending the middle rope here. Oh, and just delivering a splash right into the ribs. Dorian exiting the ring, and Crow locking that knee bar right back in. He's got it cinched. Proc using those long arms to his advantage, getting to the ropes. Alistair using every last little bit of that referee's 5 count to break the hold.
Smart. Tactful.
Showing he'll do whatever it takes to make sure him and his brother Dorian regain the ProSouth Tag Team titles. Crow going to the middle rope. This is something we don't see much. Oh, a version of the tarantula. He's got that arm of Proc hooked on those ropes. Not a legal move, though. The referee administering another 5 count. Crow breaking it. Back into the ring, though, and then just jumping onto the back of Proc and got a sleeper hold locked in. Shane, you've got to like the strategy of Crow putting in different types of submissions, trying to wear down the bigger man in Proc the Croc Johnson.
I do. It worked well for him in a match against Austin Towers.
And just like that, momentum is turned on a dime as Proc nails that AA-like spine buster on Alistair Crow. But all the damage done to that knee, though, he's got to use every last bit of strength in him to get to his corner and get Jay Too Strong into this matchup. And here comes Too Strong. Clothesline to Alistair. Talking trash to Dorian, but Dorian wanting none of it. Charges Crow, running high knee in the corner. Now Dorian wants some. Crow rolling out, which makes Dorian the legal competitor. Oh, sure Dorian's regretting that after eating a German suplex from Jay Too Strong. Just a punt kick right to the head. Now Proc the Croc Johnson checking back into this matchup. What European uppercut. Proc charging in. Corner splash. Oh! What a shotgun drop kick. No.
Dorian didn't have a dentist appointment this week. He does now.
This is vintage the Croc Johnson with the gator roll. Into a cover here. Shane, I'm not sure too many people at home are aware of just how dangerous a maneuver like the gator roll can be. You've got that front face lock hooked in and you're rolling, you're leaving the pressure. It cuts off circulation. It makes it very difficult to get blood to the brain. You can pass out in a hold like that.
Yeah, and it's not a move that you see often in professional wrestling. So you're not used to, I think professional wrestlers, they unfortunately are the recipient of suplexes and body slams. Not many take gator rolls, as you said, which cuts off circulation.
Ooh, only a 2. Jay Too Strong hitting the Samoan driver. He did the deal, but it was only worth a 2.
We know Tyler Colpret is watching. We know Cameron Keese is watching. We know Reynolds is watching. Noah and I thank you for watching here on YouTube in our main event.
Oh! All that momentum, all that force. Jay's Too Strong knees went right into the middle turnbuckle. And now a predator like Aleister Crow is just foaming at the mouth, wanting to take advantage here. Oh, but Jay Too Strong. Oh, Crow counter with the TDT, spiking Jay Too Strong. Beautiful counter on the part of Aleister.
Magnificent.
Crawling into the cover, though. Ooh. Shane, you have to think if Aleister would have hooked the legs there, that could have been a 3.
Absolutely, because I think he had him. The surprise factor and the impact of that DDT.
And Crow putting all his body weight on the back of Jay Too Strong's neck. Strategy that you don't have to like, but it's a smart strategy nonetheless. Quick tags, utilizing every bit of the referee's 5 count. It is wearing down Jay Too Strong. And eventually it could get to a point where Jay Too Strong won't have any fight left in him.
And it will take a lot. Jay Too Strong, one of the most resilient competitors we have at ProSouth.
Jay Too Strong has got to do whatever it takes to get to his corner and get Proc the Croc Johnson, who's had a lot of damage done to his knee, but Proc's got to be the fresher man in this scenario.
By far. Reminder, folks, 2 weeks away, Power to the People, Friday, June 25th, where you, the fans on YouTube, in person, and on Twitch, you will decide the card that evening and how these matches will be contested. Yours truly is going to throw one little campaign pitch out there. If you want to pick the referee for the main event for Tyler Colpret, Ace Haven for their ProSouth title, you're listening to him right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, just a few minutes after we go off the air, me and Shane Knowles will be back with a very special announcement regarding one of the fan votings. You don't want to miss that.
Is this a Crow roll?
Whatever it is, Shane, it's mind games to Proc the Croc Johnson, that's for sure. And Crow bridging over a version of a Muda lock.
Well, this match is for the birds right now because the Crows are in control.
Interesting there, Crow lifting his leg up so Dorian can tag in. It's unorthodox, but it is a legal tag. Basement drop kick from Dorian right to the side of Jay's head. Now here's where Dorian's so dangerous. This is his version of a surfboard. And just curb stomping Jay's head back into the canvas. It's a wonder Jay Too Strong's even conscious after a vicious stomp like that. And now Aleister getting back in the ring.
to go surf, and Jay Too Strong tasted the turf of the canvas.
Crow has just been wearing down, and now single leg Boston Crab in. A little bit of an unorthodox version of a single leg crab here. Most people, when they would lock in a single leg crab, would put all the pressure on the back. Crow was putting on the pressure on the back of Jay Too Strong's knees. Beautiful innovation there on the part of Aleister Crow, and then twisting it into a knee bar. Dorian illegally coming in once again.
It's not time for the announcement yet. That's after tonight's event. Just been informed.
Just stomping on the ankle of Jay Too Strong is Dorian Crow. Now just wrenching the leg, just wrenching it. Once again, utilizing every bit of the referee's 5 count. Referee, though, being extremely lenient with the Crows here tonight. And Crow once again going to another variation of the knee bar. And here comes Dorian. Oh, double knee facebreaker on the part of Crow. Dorian up top. Ooh, flying clothesline from Dorian. Cover. That's got to be enough. No! Proc saving it. Shane, after all that punishment, you think if Proc hadn't come in to save, we could have had new tag champs?
Absolutely.
And now
that's what the tag partner's for.
And now the attempted murder, turning their attention to Proc the Croc Johnson, just beating him down a little bit more and then dumping him out to the ringside area like common trash. Shit.
It would behoove Jay Too Strong to get out of this predicament. Make a tag to his partner who is fresh as a daisy.
Too Strong is trying to fight back, throwing back elbows, boots, rolling, and here comes the Proc! Clothesline to Dorian. No, clothesline to Aleister. Now a clothesline to Dorian.
Oh, he'll get one too.
Back elbow to Aleister. Back elbow to Dorian.
Proc is an equal opportunist.
Charging in. What a spear into the buckles from Proc. That's got to break some ribs. Oh, and one for Dorian. Feathers went flying on that one. Proc calling for the end, but what could he be setting up for here? He's put many a men away with many different maneuvers. Nope. Crow reversing the Irish whip into the corner. Too Strong tagging himself in. Oh, what a forearm shot. Wait a minute, setting up. Southern domination! Got him! And still.
Retaining is the name of the game.
The attempted murder gave Southern Strong Style all they could handle and then some, but even
Your
then, it wasn't enough.
Still, ProSouth Tag Team Champions, Southern Strong Style.
Jay Too Strong, Proc the Croc Johnson, having every little ounce of fortitude. They had to dig down for it to retain in a hard-fought tag team matchup.
They are on quite the impressive roll is Southern Strong Style. They are the champions until someone else proves otherwise. And it was not attempted murder this evening.
Uh-oh.
Which will be much to the chagrin of one Tyler Culprit.
It's Culprit shoving. Whoa! Culprit's attacking Dorian. Keys with the briefcase. What's going on?
Dissension in the League of Terribles right now. Tyler Culprit is a ruthless dictator.
There's the
leader.
bloody tears to Alistair.
Tyler Culprit must be stopped.
Culprit's got that umbrella up.
He's already bloodied Ace Haven tonight, Noah. What's he going to do to Dorian?
No. Don't you do it, Tyler. No.
I told you,
Don't do it. No. Spiking that umbrella into the eye of Dorian Crow.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have this evening.
What did we just witness?
Tune in next week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at a loss for words. It's 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pro South Post Show. And Shane, what did we just witness?
Well, we're still trying to figure out exactly just what the hell happened. I mean, Tyler Culprit came out here and stabbed Dorian Crow in the eye with that umbrella.
Tyler Culprit is a man who has mercilessly bowled his way through members of the Pro South roster, and he stabbed two people he considered brothers in the back tonight for failing to capture the Pro South tag title.
And here's my thing, Noah. If you're Cameron Keast, if you're Reynolds, you got to be wondering, what exactly am I doing associating with a man like Tyler Culprit? He proved tonight, I don't think he's about the League of Terribles. He's about Tyler Culprit, and I would have serious reservations going forward if I were Cameron Keast and Reynolds.
But ladies and gentlemen, let's go over the other events that have taken place tonight, and then we will get to our blockbuster announcement regarding Power to the People. So, Victor Cortez, a man who was scheduled to wrestle the pickup artist Shane Mako tonight.
Conspicuous by his absence.
Is granted a YouTube championship match from Amy Haven after Brother Azrael beat Rush Freeman, and then James Hardy tried to bribe his way into a YouTube championship.
Nothing doing.
Amy Haven had none of it. Gave Victor Cortez the opportunity. Now Victor Cortez is the brand new YouTube champion.
Absolutely. He puts the victor in victory, does Victor Cortez.
Will Caution, a man who has opened a lot of eyes over the last number of weeks, picked up a win over the Gold Rush winner, Cameron Keys.
Absolutely, and Will Caution is going to be one of 3 men considered, along with Trey Shaw, excuse me, and the former All-Out champion Brandon Watley at Power to the People. One of those 3 will face Reynolds.
And speaking of those 3 men, this is where this blockbuster announcement will come in. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been announced by Commissioner Amy Haven that the 2 men who are not victorious in the voting will challenge for the ProSouth Tag Team Championships at Power to the People.
Okay. So if you don't get a chance at the All-Out Championship, you're going to come together and get a chance at Southern Strong Style.
Yes.
Wow.
Just incredible announcement right there.
Creativity from Amy Haven, I will say.
But you got to think, though, that the 2 that don't get it, this is like some form of consolation prize. Like they come in thinking they're going to get a shot at the All-Out Championship, and then it's 2 men who have never really teamed together getting a shot at Southern Strong Style. It's a very interesting concept, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely a different dynamic, and it may not be the goal that you seek, but it may be the goal you want at the end of the evening, because there are precious few spots here at ProSouth.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, in arguably one of the most chill-inducing stare-downs in the history of ProSouth, we witnessed the return after 6 months of the killerweight Joe Black, and he was confronted by the champion of champions, Damian Seratone.
Both men had a lot to say this evening, Noah.
But unfortunately, it didn't look like this went anywhere, because Damian Seratone laid down the challenge for a match with Joe Black, a match I know I want to see, a match you want to see, the people want to see, but Joe Black told him no.
We're at a stalemate. There was a lot of words said, a lot of barriers broken, but as we stand right now, Joe Black sees no benefit from wrestling Damian Seratone. Perhaps he will be swayed in the upcoming weeks.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is Mr. Peach State Shane Knowles. I'm Noah Howell. Do not forget to tune in next week, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. We will be live on the air with our go-home edition to Power to the People.
Vote me for referee. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week.